Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I had so much fun creating this look. I even did some low light recording so you can really see that glitter pop. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to know more about this look, stay tuned. So we're going to go ahead and start with brows. I'm using my Cute Alexander Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony to fill in my brows today, and I'm just doing that with an angled liner brush. And then I'm going to clean it up with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. So normally, y'all, I don't use pomade, but I've been using pomade lately to do my brows, and I'm really starting to feel it. Like, I think I'm really liking these pomades. At first, I didn't really like them, but it didn't grow on me. So now I'm just going in and cleaning up my brow. As I said before, I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. I switch between Toffee and Fawn, but lately I've been doing Toffee. I really like it. So that's what I'm using to clean up my eyebrows. So I'm going in with my P. Louise base in the number 3, and I'm using that for my eye base for this look. The reason why I chose the color number 3 is because it's lighter than my skin tone, so it's gonna give me an even base for one, and it's gonna help my colors to pop. So I'm just blending that out with a little buffer brush that I got from Morphe, and spreading it all across my lid. So now I am going in with this blue shade out of the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm taking a detailed blend-in brush to really pack that into my crease area. And I'm just loving this blue. Like, I don't usually do blues. I don't really do a lot of color too much on myself, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, y'all. And I'm loving this blue. Like, it's so vibrant, it's so pretty, it's gorgeous. So I'm going into my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm taking that teal color out of there, and I'm just placing that right above the blue shade that I put on my lid. I'm going to use circular windshield wiper motions to blend out the outer edge so that it all flows seamlessly together, and so that that outer edge doesn't look as harsh. So I'm going in and adding just a little bit more blue, because sometimes when you're blending out colors, the colors that you put on can fade into each other. So just to make it more vibrant, I'm adding just a little bit more blue and blending it out. Now to cut this crease, I'm using the P. Louise base in the number 3, and I'm using a flat concealer brush to cut my crease. And you want to take your time when doing this step, because it's very easy to mess up if you move too fast. I can move a little fast because, you know, I've been doing it for a while. But take your time if you're just starting out. It's no rush. You want to try to get it as neat as you possibly can. And you guys, I really love these P. Louise bases. They are so bomb. You don't have to set them with a powder like you have to do concealer. They make your colors pop. They're vibrant. They don't crease. They're all around a good product. So if you haven't already, you should go ahead and invest in that. P. Louise base, and they are a UK brand, and they're bomb, like for real. So now I'm taking a combination of the light blue eyeshadow in the Juvia's Place Zulu palette and the like light blue tealish shade in the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm mixing them together and I'm using that as my base shade for my lid. And I'm just patting that color on, really packing it on so I get all of the vibrancy and the most color payoff that I can get. So you want to pack it on and then blend out if you need to. So the reason that I'm putting on eyeshadow before I put the glitter on is because I want to create a base. So let's say I mess up doing the glitter or I miss a spot. If you have some eyeshadow on underneath that, then it won't look like you missed the spot. So that's why you kind of want to put some shadow down before you do the glitter. Now for the fun part. Y'all know I love me some glitter. So it is glitter time. I use Too Faced glitter glue to apply this glitter, and this glitter is called Blue Lagoon, and it is from my cosmetics line, Beat Her Flawless Cosmetics. And these glitters are like the best glitters ever. So y'all should definitely get you some glitters. They're only $5 and you can purchase them at beautybymaisha.com in the online store. I personally made all of these glitters myself. I mixed the colors together and I did all the labeling, made up all the names. So, you know, I'm just a regular make it look regular girl out here trying to make it in the world. So, you know, support black businesses, okay? Help a girl out. Get you some of that. I'm just going back in with a little more blue in my crease and in my outer corner. And I'm going to take this navy blue out of the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. And I'm just going to smoke out that outer edge. I'm really, really loving this Androgyny palette. I got it in a goodie bag from a makeup class that I took in Houston. And I'm loving this palette. Like, I'm really, really loving it. I've been using it for a lot of my makeup looks lately. So that's definitely been in my description bar for a lot of these looks that I've been doing as of lately. But I'm really, really loving this palette. It's very versatile. The colors are vibrant and it's like a shade for any kind of look. Like, it's a really good palette. So if you don't have that, you might want to go ahead and invest in that palette because that's where it's at. To highlight my brow bone, I'm taking my loose pigment highlighter from my cosmetics line in the shade Cane, and I'm just taking a small detailed brush to highlight my brow. To clean up the glitter fallout and to sharpen up my edge, I'm taking a makeup wipe and just cleaning that edge up, sharpening it, and getting any glitter that may have fallen out off of my face so that I can get ready to put my foundation on. I'm using the NYX Liquid Matte Liner to do my liner. I'm doing a wing. I love my wings. I always do wings. Like, it's my favorite thing to do. If you don't know how to do a wing, I don't recommend getting this type of liner because this is more of a detailed liner brush. I would suggest maybe trying one of those markers or those pens to do your liner because it might be easier for you. So this is totally off subject, but for those of y'all that have been watching my videos, y'all know that I had an allergic reaction a couple weeks ago or whatever, and it turned the skin around my mouth like this ugly black color. So I was looking up natural ways to, you know, heal it, and I found this turmeric mask. So I started making them, and I've been doing them like twice a week, and I really noticed a difference. Like, it's clearing up. It hasn't cleared up all the way, but my skin is almost back to normal, and I'm really, really happy about that. But until my skin is all the way back together, I ain't too good for a little color correcting. So I'm taking this LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange Corrector and I'm just blending that around my problem area. And I'm using Milk of Magnesia as my base or primer today because I ran out of the good stuff, and you know, Milk of Magnesia does work really good for my skin, so don't judge me. So for foundation, I'm taking my Lancome. Y'all know this is my holy grail. Like, I swear by this foundation. It's my favorite foundation. But anyways, that's what I'm going in for my foundation. And I'm applying that with a foundation brush that I got from Real Techniques. I went and bought one of their like Christmas kits, I guess you can call it. And it had a foundation brush, blush, and some other brushes in there. So I wanted to test them out. So that's why I'm using the brush. Normally I use my Beauty Blender, but I want to try these brushes out, and so far so good. I like the way the brush feels. It really blended out my foundation pretty good, but I'm still gonna go in with my Beauty Blender because, you know, you can never blend too much. Now for a highlight, low light, contour, all of that good stuff, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee, and I am doing my highlights. So I'm just placing it underneath my eye, on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And I'm blending that out with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender. It is not damp, it's dry. Usually I do use a damp one, but I just didn't wet it this time. But you know, it still blends out perfectly. So whatever way you want to do it, just as long as you blend it out so that it's popping and it's flawless, that's all that matters. So to set my highlight, I'm using Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just applying that with a Beauty Blender, and I'm really pressing that into the skin. This is really going to help my highlight not crease and just not get oily and just be flawless. And then I'm going to take Ruby Kisses powder in Ebony, and I'm using that for my contour. I hardly ever use a cream contour. I always do powder. I just like the way it looks, but you know, to each his own, whatever you like to use. So now I'm just dusting all of that powder off and really just going all over my face, making sure everything is flowing together seamlessly and blending well. And then I'm going to take my MAC Mineral Skin Finish in Dark Deep and put that all over my face. Putting a little blush on my face, adding a little color to my skin, making it pop. And I'm about to snatch this nose, y'all. I love contouring my nose. I love a snatched nose. So I'm just taking that same powder that I used to contour my nose. I'm outlining my lips with a brown MAC lip pencil, and I'm taking my liquid matte lipstick from my makeup line in the shade Blush, and I'm using that for my lip shade today. And then I'm also going to take another matte lipstick from MAC. It's like a nude shade, and I'm going to place that on top of blush. Now it's time to give yourself that glow. It's highlight time. I'm using Cane from my makeup line, and I'm placing that on the high points of my cheekbones. And I actually use this highlighter to highlight my brow bone as well. I love this shade. It is so complimentary to African American skin, and it just really gives you that pop and glow. I've grabbed my detail brush and I'm just smoking out my under eye. I'm taking that blue shade that we put in the crease, and I'm taking that lighter blue shade that's on the lid, and I'm kind of mixing them together and just smoking out that under eye to give it a nice effect. For mascara, I'm using Urban Decay's Perversion Mascara. This is probably my favorite mascara on the market right now, and I'm just putting that on my lower lash line. So there we have it, the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was everything and more. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with all of my new videos and everything that I have going on. Make sure you follow me on social media and stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you all next time.